You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Sports Talk 49, live and exclusively right here on NSPN. I'm your host, Blake Anthony. Here we are, another additions to this free agency with Tampa Bay. So much happening so fast, so quickly. Tom Brady coming back. Who's following suit? Ryan Jensen. Who else now? We got a wide receiver from the same division. Did we get some new players back from the team last year? You know how I do. We're going to show the video, and then we're going to roll in and talk about it. And if you don't know what wide receiver we're talking about, I'm talking about Russell Gage. So let's see what SportsCenter had to say about it, and then we'll talk about it right after, and we'll be back.
Into the latest, and beginning with a new wide receiver for Tom Brady.
Russell Gage, the Atlanta Falcons wide receiver, is going to be on the move, going to Tampa Bay, intending to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to give Tom Brady the newest weapon this upcoming season. We know that Tom Brady is going to lose both his guards, but he'll get to keep Russell Gage on a deal that's still being finalized right now with the Buccaneers and Gage, but the Falcons losing another key wide receiver, no Gage, no Calvin Ridley, and to make matters worse, Gage stays in the NFC South. And Marcus,
as you said right there, signing Russell Gage to a $30 million contract. Chris Godwin is on a $19 million franchise tag. Hopefully that gets extended and opens up salary cap situation, but we don't know what's happening in Chris Godwin's camp right now. Knee injury, probably looking for a lot of money to be secured with his knee injury and for the team putting in faith and believing in him. There's been rumors that the Bucs might trade him on the franchise tag to a wide receiver needy team. That will free up a lot of space, but I don't think Tampa Bay fans will really be too fond of that. And I think Tom Brady is really fond of Chris Godwin. And I think Tom Brady will have some type of conversation with Godwin to get this deal done to stay here right in Tampa Bay, even if Tom Brady has to forego some money to do that. And I think it'll get done. So with the addition of Russell Gage to this team, let's talk about it a little bit. Where are we going to put that at? Let's put, check out Russell Gage's stats, what he's doing all in Atlanta Falcons for all these years, kind of been on the back burner behind Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley and these guys. And now all these things have changed now out in Atlanta, and Russell Gage was left to be that guy. And now he's getting a chance to play with the greatest quarterback of all time. And he brings a different skill set to this team that Chris Godwin, Tyler Johnson, and Mike Evans don't bring, because all those guys bring the same skill set. They all bring big physical receivers that could pull away from defenders, but they don't bring that other aspect of speed, agility, and things like that, which much Antonio Brown offered when he was in the game. It brings a different skill set than what defenders are used to playing against. And in addition of him and Brashard Perryman, who else signed, less than 24 hours, the announcement of Gage is coming back to this team, big, fast receiver, other aspects. You have Cyril Grayson. You have a guy I've interviewed right here on Sports Talk 49 and Vincent Smith. You've added all these aspects of speed. You still have Scotty Miller. He's going to have to make a lot of changes this offseason, or I don't think Scotty Miller will remain on this roster coming to the 2022 season, much like Justin Watson as well. He's another guy that fits into the Mike Evans Godwin's skill set category. And with the addition of Russell Gage, he adds a guy much like I've talked about for many years coming out of college. I've watched him back in college, is Mohamed Sanu, who also played for Atlanta, a guy that could play wide receiver and catch passes and throw the ball as well. You can run. Now you have the goal line option to run Wildcat now in the red zone. You have an option that he could throw the ball down in there. You have other aspects where you don't have to rely on Tom Brady to do everything. Or when you come into situations, you can see here, Gage breaking multiple tackles in open space. You don't have that aspect here in Tampa Bay with a speed agility guy like that. Yes, Godwin, yes, Mike Evans will break tackles because they're just big and physical, and guys try to arm tackle them, and it doesn't actually work out in their favor when they try to do that. Now adding Gage with a mobility difference and a route running technician to this offense, it's going to help Tom Brady a lot. And mind you, he's from the division. The Bucs are very familiar with him. They're able to get that done quick, fast, and in a hurry. It also secures the Buccaneers, for future in case Godwin doesn't come back off of the franchise tag. So there's a lot of things that adding Russell Gage helps in this situation. And I know a lot of people on social media are putting, well, why would you pay that much for a third wide receiver? Listen, first of all, in this offense, 3 wide receivers play a lot. Bucs don't run the ball as much as everybody wants them to. They're a passing team. Let's just deal with it. They're a passing team. They pass the ball. So, and we also got to anticipate that Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are going to miss games due to illness, injury. Mike's hamstrings aren't always 100%. Godwin has issues with his ankle, knees every now and then. You just get banged up playing 17 games, 18 weeks every season. You got to have other guys that can step in and perform when other guys go out. If you just think that you're just going to run with 22 guys and that's it, then you clearly haven't watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2020 season to the 2021 season, because the Super Bowl run was predicated specifically on having great backups that could come in and perform when needed when the Call of Duty was called. That did not necessarily happen, especially at the wide receiver position, and the Buccaneers learned that they were very thin and have very unreliable or unproven wide receivers behind Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. So now you add a guy that could come in there if need be and make some plays. And you have a gadget ability as well now with Russell Gage coming to this offense. And I'll just give Russell Gage this. You secured the bag, young man. So you get the glasses. I always still got the idea from old Deshaun. You get the cigars out. You got the bag, young man. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Russell Gage. I'm hoping to have you on this show here so we can light one up together and, talk about this season coming up. But looking forward to you being a part of this offense. Tom Brady coming back for his Michael Jordan season. If you don't know what I mean by Michael Jordan season, I mean 23rd season. So Russell Gage, welcome to the Buccaneers. Looking forward to seeing this offseason in camp and getting one-on-ones with you. We'll leave this as we always do. You're the master of everything. What you do with your life, what you do with it is entirely up to you. Thank you, guys. God bless. And as always, fire those cannons. This is Blake Anthony, Sports Type 49, signing off. Russell Gage, see you soon.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs delivered right to your door with the click of a button.